Hello again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be giving you my review of the very popular and prolific website, yourtango.com. Now, the website has many different sections on it, including health and wellness, family, and expert advice. But I want to focus on the astrological section of it. This website has many different astrology blogs. There's a daily one pertaining to each sign of the zodiac. There's also a daily love horoscope that gives a love forecast for each zodiac sign. Now, it is very consistent, very punctual in terms of the blogs, and very reliable in delivering these daily forecasts for the signs. Now, I see, of course, very strong Virgo energy connected with the site. It also has a wide divergence of various articles and blogs associated with astrological matter and material. It's also, they have one including one about, I believe it's like why you can't let love in for each zodiac sign. And also there was one about how each of the zodiac signs deal with failure. Now, these blogs are written by various authors, but one of the more prominent ones, though, is Aria Gemitter, and also she is the editor of the site. Now, these blogs are very profound, a lot of them very profound, provocative, and they're very detail-oriented. I see this as an online astrological magazine. Now, I can remember going back, when I go back in time, it's my Cancerian, I'm reminiscing now, Cancer energy coming out. Now, I can remember going to the stores in my earlier years, and when of course I was like now, I was enamored with astrology and religiously getting Del Horoscope or American Astrology magazine. Now, the stores in my area currently do not carry any monthly astrology magazines. However, this is something right now which could be like that magazine for me, only it is an online internet version, of course, as opposed to a magazine, like a written paper magazine form. Now, and as opposed, in contrast to most astrology magazines, this is consistent daily material published as opposed to monthly. Now, this is a site that I would certainly recommend for people that are infatuated with astrology, and whether you're an enthusiast or you're an astrologer, this could be, there's also blogs on it that I see as being very unique and distinct, and one is entitled How to Change the Mind of Each Zodiac Sign. Now, there's astrological material written on here that is often not touched on in other websites, blogs, or even the paper magazines. Now, and the articles are written in a very articulate, eloquent manner. They cover deep subjects in astrology, yet they explain it in a very lucid and clear manner, very perspicacious manner, in a way where most people are going to be able to understand it. And it's certainly a website I would recommend for the novice, intermediate, or even expert astrologer or astrology enthusiast. Now, and I think it's important to keep in mind, no matter how proficient you are in the art of astrology, there's always something to learn connected with it, considering all the branches and nuances that are associated with it. I mean, many people may have very advanced knowledge in terms of astrological chart interpretation, but they may lack knowledge, for example, of meteorological astrology, which of course focuses on weather forecasting using astrology techniques to do so. So anyway, and I think it would be arrogant or egotistical for one to think that they know everything about astrology. I don't think anyone could ever learn everything pertaining to astrology and assimilate all that information in their lifetime, but you could certainly learn a lot by reading the blogs on this site. Now, I mean, I would say that I'm at advanced level in astrology, but I don't know everything connected with it. And again, could learn a lot more by going to this site. Now, the thing about it is, and it also about it touches on subjects connected with astrology that others may be skeptical or apprehensive in terms of talking about. Now, one blog that comes to mind that was associated with this maybe could be zodiac signs and overthinkers. Now, articles like these or blogs like these on this website are written in a way that may be very forthright, but it's not in a derogatory or insulting or inflammatory manner. I believe it is written in a manner where people can use that information on these blogs to help them be cognizant about some of their defaults and failings associated with their sign, so it could inspire them to self-improvement. Now, the bloggers on this site, I mean, I see them as working very hard and diligently to consistently publish quality material on here. And really, when I look at this in summation, I give this website 5 stars out of a possible 5. I mean, a stellar review. I think, and also just be sure to like the Facebook page on it as well, and of course it's yourtango.com. But anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for my review of the website yourtango.com, through the astrological section of it, of course. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.